Hello everyone, welcome. This is Feline Intuition 1111. Let's look at what you don't see coming. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? King of Swords. Someone may be getting ready to let down their defenses. This King of Swords person. Let's see. Wow, Emperor reverse. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. Okay. So what you don't see coming is... Wow, King of Cups too. Okay, so you got like two people. I would say more, but two so far. But there's definitely someone, again, who wants to let their guard down. But with this Emperor reverse, there may be a possessive energy there. They want to either gain clarity or give you some type of clarity. Definitely communication, Ace of Swords, Page of Swords. But this is someone who's been watching you because of this possessive energy they have. Three of Wands reverse. There could be a situation where someone, if someone did block you, they want to come forward and give you clarity, or if you block them, they want to find some way to communicate. There's some type of like blockage, though. It doesn't have to be an actual block, but some delay, or somebody being frustrated with a delay wants to communicate. Why? Actually, who is this King of Swords? The Moon. Could be a Pisces, Libra. This is someone with some hidden insecurities. They like to come off as unbothered, or they don't like to show a lot of emotion. They like to come off as very mature and very, like, they just don't show emotion. But beneath that is like some hidden insecurities. They have a fear of failure, a fear that things may not move forward. So this could be someone who, they could be avoidant. They could avoid situations that they feel that they could fail at. So they may view you as this Queen of Pentacles, whether you're male or female, someone who's very nurturing and very stable, and maybe that scares them. So that person is who, I guess maybe they want to let their guard down and stop being avoidant. Why the Seven of Wands reverse? Three of Cups. They have this desire to make things work, but they have been hesitating. The Fool in reverse. Three of Cups. This person feels like you're living your best life. They do feel like you're getting away. Like, I don't know if you are showing a really good side in public, or you are like really, it could be that you're really over them. Even if you're not over them, they see you as being over them because there's something about you being happy, celebrating. This is making them want to let their guard down. I don't know if they feel like you're getting away or what, because with this possessive energy, clearly, this is someone who doesn't want you to get away or leave them behind. Clarify this Emperor reverse. Queen of Cups. King of Cups again. Yeah, they're trying to... The Sun. They see you as someone who's very bright, very happy, very emotionally stable. But they feel like because of that emotional stability, you may not be planning to speak to them. So I guess it is them who's frustrated with this delay. I guess the delay is you staying to yourself, being happy. What's this Ace of Swords about? Sun again. It could be a Leo. Wow, two Leo cards. Definitely be a Leo for some of you. They may actually confess to you their insecurities, or that they felt insecure, or that they currently feel that way. 8 of Cups reversed. This is someone who hasn't moved on and kind of doesn't want to let things go. I feel like they have a fear of failure, but they also currently feel like they failed because you are kind of getting away. You are like not really focused on this. It's kind of shining a light on the fact that this person may not have done their best. So it's kind of like that failure that they're running from. Why the Page of Swords? Ten of Wands reverse. Page of Cups. This person may watch you in their downtime. They also feel better when they watch you, and again, they do feel like they lack something here. There's something that had this person running out of fear. Why the 3 of Wands reverse? Some of you could be in a new relationship or currently dating or keeping your options open. If not, they just feel like this 2 of Cups is what they want with you, but the 5 of Cups is kind of what's creating the delay. The fact that they feel like you've gotten over this situation. Why the 2 of Swords reverse? You're going to gain some type of clarity. Nine of Pentacles. You're also going to gain some clarity on how to create more abundance in your life. That's another thing you don't see coming. Could be connected to something from your past, something that you used to do. Something creative. There's some type of new way of income being revealed to you. Why the 7 of Pentacles? Yeah, there's somebody who feels like they missed an opportunity because they didn't invest. They are really disappointed by that. They feel like things are stagnant. I feel like this person is seeing you as being quite abundant. And they feel left out of that. Tell me more about the 7 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, yeah, and the Queen of Pentacles again. They feel left out of some type of like very stable life, very abundant type of connection that they held back from because of their own fears of failure. Tell me more about that King of Swords. They feel stuck, stagnant, even confused. Who is that King of Cups? Four of Swords reverse, 4 of Wands reverse. High Priestess. Who was that King of Cups? Someone with regrets who feels unstable. For some of you, it could be the same person. For others, there could be another person here who feels that way. Could be a Scorpio, Taurus. But there's someone who feels very regretful and feels like they want to stop, I guess, trying to pose as this King of Swords, trying to act unbothered. Because they found themselves in an unstable position, like feeling... It's like they feel like they missed out on something. They feel like you've transformed, you've grown since, and they've missed out on that. What don't you see coming? 2 aces reverse. 6 of Wands. Why are these 2 aces in reverse? What's this about? King of Cups shows up again. Why does it seem like some of you are stepping into some type of spotlight, or like you're going to be in a really good place to where you may even like push these people away and explore other options? Some of you might do that. Not that you don't like want them, it's kind of like you're pushing them away though, or just, why is this happening? Some of you are choosing to release. Yeah, 6 of Wands again. You might release this person or these people if it's 2 and explore other options or focus on yourself. I don't feel like you're necessarily like, I don't feel like it's a final decision. It could be for some of you, but there's definitely this energy of you, especially because of the 6 of Wands. Something you don't see coming has to do with you being quite celebrated in the spotlight, popular, or just successful at something that you'll be busy celebrating, and you may kind of brush these 2 people off or this person off, at least while this is happening, because of their, I guess, behavior, them being deceptive or playing games or acting unbothered. It's kind of like you're just matching their energy as you move forward. I guess this is also why they're seeing this as something they could have had, this 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like you'll be really showing these people or this person what they could have had. But let me look at the main spread. You got Sagittarius energy as well. So there's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Pisces, Scorpio came out. Okay, what don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Queen of Wands, what don't you see coming? Seven of Wands reverse again. This I'm telling you, this person is letting their guard down. 5 of Swords, yeah, 6 of Swords reverse. You have the 6 of Wands again. Okay, so there's like a theme here. Your outcome is a 6 of Wands. Some of you are about to experience some type of recognition or popularity or success, victory in some way, even if it's just in these connections, like getting over this person and being victorious over the situation, or you're achieving some type of success in your work. Could be on social media, but your energy, what you don't see coming for yourself, is the 6 of Wands. Okay. I'm seeing that this person is wishing for this 10 of Cups with you, but 7 of Cups reverse is their fear. And they see you as someone they have not been able to move on from, but they also feel like you, with this 5 of Swords, that you have, you know, again, the victory in this situation. That they didn't win anything from playing games. Oh my gosh, look at that. 6 of Wands again. Okay. Why the 7 of Cups reverse? Oh my gosh. Three of Cups, the High Priestess. This person feels like you are very intelligent, very intuitive, and strong, and again, over them, or not focused on them. Their fear is that you could have them in this confused state, or they could stay stuck in this confused state because you figured them out, or you've kind of gotten past the situation. Why the Seven of Wands reverse? Nine of Swords. Ten of Wands reverse. And you've got this King of Wands reverse. So there's somebody here who's in a very like sad state. They feel like they feel like in order to get past how they feel, they need to just let their guard down. They need to face their fears. I feel like their fear is failure. Like they fear failure. They feared that from the beginning with you, that they would mess up. So they went ahead and sabotaged anyways. They're in a lot of pain because of that. They also feel like they don't know what to do next. They are in that powerless kind of position. Why the Five of Swords? Seven of Swords. Oh my gosh. Yes. So yeah, this is the games. Seven of Swords. They also feel like there's now like that you're not gonna, first of all, you're not going to be working along with them the way you used to. When they had the chance to be a team with you, they decided to be in the Seven of Swords and front. They know that you're not gonna, or they at least think that you won't be a team in this situation anymore. And they could also feel like there's someone else on your mind. Why the Six of Swords reverse? 10, not 10, where am I getting 10 from? We have the Ten of Cups. But Two of Cups, the Hierophant. This person, Two of Cups and the Hierophant. So they're seeing you as someone they can't get over, and now somebody they want to commit to. Now they got the Nine of Wands. So this is someone who's deciding to not give up on the situation. They're definitely accepting defeat when it comes to the fact that they play games and that this is where they've gotten themselves. This is what it led to. The Nine of Swords. They're kind of accepting that. Again, like they have this fear that you could really have them in their feelings if you wanted to. Why the Ten of Cups? Six of Wands reverse. Eight of Swords reverse. And the Ace of Cups. This person feels like they're no longer that important to you, especially if you are in this, or you're about to be in the Six of Wands. They now feel like you have your own thing going on, and that you're kind of focused on that, you're fully absorbed in that, and that they're no longer important. You freed yourself, especially from their games. So this Ace of Cups, like they want a new start, but they kind of come into this situation knowing that you don't need to be fair towards them because they were not fair towards you. With that Seven of Swords. Why the Magician? Page of Cups. Page of Swords, Seven of Cups. Now for some of you, this person could be trying to manifest you. They could be trying to manifest communication from you with these pages. but I honestly feel like another thing you don't see coming is a lot of opportunities. It could even be love opportunities, but I do feel like it's more so to do with the Six of Wands, like work opportunities, some type of success where you'll have a lot of things you could do if you want to. People you could date, because again, I do get that vibe of you kind of brushing off this person, seeing that there's other people you could date or that there's other things you could focus on, and you kind of don't give them a lot of attention when they come forward. Or especially when you get into the Six of Wands energy. Why the Eight of Pentacles? King of Swords again. What's blocking is that this person, well, it's what's blocking them, to be honest, because their whole thing is seeing themselves as not having what they need to have in order to impress you or anyone. And trying to be this King of Swords. It's like deep down there, this Page of Pentacles reversed, so that's how they see themselves. As someone with not much to offer and not even a clue of what to do about it. But they want you to see them as the King of Swords, male or female. Someone who is grown, mature, serious, and disciplined. They kind of lack those things, but I don't feel like they're being realistic, because everybody like has things going on. Everyone has like imperfections. This person just wants to come off as like perfect. And they have a fear of failure. And you got this Ace of Cups again. And the Ace of Wands, which you had both of these in reverse. Now they're upright. So I really feel like this person's going to be coming after you, and you're going to be like not really excited about them, because you're going to have a lot of other things going on. Why the Knight of Wands reverse? There's that Nine of Pentacles. So the Empress, they feel like you have it all. The Nine of Pentacles reverse is another card talking about feeling not good enough, or like they don't have much to offer. They could have also tried to make you do all the work to kind of avoid exposing their truth, that they don't feel good enough. They could be a Sagittarius with a Temperance. But with this Knight of Wands reverse, they're going to be angry or frustrated about something, and it's because of their insecurities. But why does this happen? Why? Because I feel like there's unfinished business with you. They haven't really learned their lesson. They're still possessive. So they haven't fully like learned their lesson. They want to end the conflict with you, but you may notice the anger or frustration in them, because they feel like it's not over between you and them, but they still feel this Emperor reverse energy, like they want to be that King of Swords, that grown person who has control of their feelings, but they're this Emperor reverse. Why the Six of Cups? Position of what you need to know. Some of you, there's a reconnection with you and someone from your past. This could be a relationship, it could be a friendship, it could even be this same person. But position of what you need to know when it comes to what you don't see coming is the Six of Cups, a reconciliation of the past, which brings happiness, Ten of Cups, and clarity. So I wonder if this is like them or if it's someone else. Tell me more about the Six of Cups. it could be, for some of you it could be them, but I really feel like for a lot of you this could be someone else. I don't know, maybe you're reconnecting with someone from like way back, way back. Like maybe you guys were young and now you're both grown, and there's like a maybe it's just a friendly reconnection, but there's something you don't see coming. Is some type of old time reconnection. Maybe you went to school with this person or college, or I do get the vibe intuitively very strongly that you might come across someone from way back. What a fairy tale if you and this person actually date, but that doesn't have to happen. There's just like an old flame. Maybe it was a popular relationship in the past, but there's like high attraction there though with the Empress, where they find you really attractive, but they show up as a King of Pentacles, male or female, so they're also quite stable and grown and mature. So that's interesting. Why the 6 of Wands? You're gonna have options, okay? Got Love as reverse, 4 of Cups reverse. I'm starting to see why a lot of you brush this person off, because not only are you gonna be like quite happy and excited and winning in life, but you also have this epiphany, this realization. Maybe you feel like, okay, there's other people out there I can like date around. You could have choices. Somebody could be dealing with a Gemini. There's something about an investment in yourself that really pays off here for you. Your overall energy is the 4 of Cups reverse as well. So it's kind of like the reason why you do brush this person off a bit is because you realize something about yourself and your life. It's like, don't really need to entertain that. But let's see. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Aggressive. Not surprised. They have the Knight of Wands reverse and the Emperor reverse. Haunted. I just saw the Love's Attention card. Finding love again. You also have still stalking. Some of you may find love with a past person. Not a bad past person. A long time past person. For some it could be actual love, for others just a reunion. But this feels like school, like someone you went to school with or something. What don't you see coming? Doing the most. Hot drama, hold up, this issue's good. Best friends having your back. You also have hot new affair. You see, there's going to be a lot going on for you. What don't you see coming? Energy warning, don't trust. You also have venting about you. Okay. I do feel like you finding love or like at least dating kind of triggers this person. Why doing the most? This person may start to try to get your attention on social media. They may start doing the most to get your attention. The same person who has got all these issues, the aggressive person. Ooh! Okay, I just knocked the cards away. But yeah, why energy warning, don't trust? Energy warning, don't trust. Okay, be careful of some people coming towards you. Not all of them. Careful of anyone who just got out of a relationship. The rebound people. There's something about this card, clarifying energy warning, don't trust, manipulation from these Knights of Cups that come towards you. I would say it would be anyone who's recently had like an ending. Careful of people who are on the rebound and looking to heal. Let me see. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Divine flower. No honor amongst thieves. Fraud, scandal, cannot be trusted. Corruption, criminal robbery, extortion. Foolish plans. That's the Seven of Swords, and it does remind me of this Seven of Swords, clarifying this Five of Swords. The fact that you don't honor this person now because they played these games, because I was really drawn to the words foolish plans at the bottom. So I guess, again, for some of you, this could be another reason why you brush them off or don't really pay them much mind. You got mockery, an attempt to disguise fear. What don't you see coming? Watch out for the signs. The universe is guiding you in the right direction. Resilience is your superpower, surviving and thriving under harsh conditions, adaptability, built for survival, intentional living, self-sufficient. Planting seeds, reap what you sow, putting in work, nurturing growth. You also have unexpected income. I want to clarify this. Why mockery in the attempts to disguise fear? Oh my gosh. King of Cups, Emperor reverse, Page of Swords. Somebody's watching you. This could be the same person or another person, because now you got the King of Cups. So there's emphasis on this King of Cups and King of Swords. It could be the same person. It could be two different people, but somebody's watching you here. I feel like this King of Pentacles is someone else. Why mockery though? What's the mockery about? I feel like this person, they found themselves in a position where they're having a lot of trouble moving on from you. But this would be something they would usually maybe mock in someone else. Like they'd usually make fun of someone else who they would deem as weak. Someone who is not able to walk away from a situation, but now they're in this position. This is their own fear. Why does this Emperor keep coming out in reverse? They're lonely. They're lonely and they're trying to... It's like they push so hard with these games to try to control their fear of not being alone, and they've found themselves alone. And now they found themselves angry about that. So again, their fear of failure is still showing up for them. Some of you may have unexpected income as well with this card, along with the Six of Wands. So this could be something that you're celebrating. But let's see. What don't you see coming? Justice is coming. Phases of the moon. Reflections, changing of the tides, secrets, shadow. Rumors, verbal, lies, slander, judgment, psychological projection, verbal abuse. Okay. You also have wrong way, direction, leading you of course. Stay in sync with your spiritual self and path, ego. Don't care, boundaries, emotional detachment, lack of empathy, uninterested, unbiased. Ancient teachings. Illuminate the mind. And you got pleasant message, good news. So you could be texting with someone, maybe it's that person, 6 of Cups, but I do feel like it's you who will be in this energy of not caring about this person, setting boundaries, kind of being uninterested. What are the rumors about? Okay, there may be gossip about some people may be gossiping and saying that you're in a new connection or that you're getting laid. There's something about you being in the star energy, being happy, especially the 6 of Wands, where there's gossip about what's behind that happiness. What's the gossip? Slander, psychological projection. Okay, so people who are only happy when they have someone in their life or when they're getting laid, they're projecting that onto you. And like if you're happy, they're saying that it must be because you've met somebody. But I'm also getting there's gossip about the fact that you have kind of stepped away from someone, given up on a situation. Wait, clarifying venting about you. What are they saying? Either they're saying that you freed yourself and now you're guarded from them, or they're venting about you because you freed yourself and guarded from them. And it's like their way of dealing with the situation. You got the 3 of Wands. So this person is like, they could either be encouraged to make a move to speak to you, or they're mustering up that courage by themselves and kind of just venting and trying to clear their head before they do so. Why the moon phases? The 7 of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, either someone is working with moon phases, maybe trying to call you in, manifest you, or this is something about overthinking at night. This person overthinking about the situation at night and watching you around the nighttime online with the Page of Swords. But let's see. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Quality time. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be spending time with some old friend or someone you dated in school or something. You're going to be spending time with somebody. Good times. So you've got main event, reaching the climax in your story. The best part, happy ending. Obsession, someone constantly thinks about you. Comparison, stalking, keeps photos and screenshots. Could be a partner, ex, family member, friend, foe, or karmic. You also have spiritual cleanse. Who is obsessed? Someone who's invested. They are wishing for you. Who is this person and what's going on with that? Someone who wants to reconcile. Literally 3 of Cups. Five of Swords reverse. So it could be the same person since it's a reconciliation vibe. But what's with the Seven of Pentacles? What are they doing? What are they doing? Okay, they could be just working on their stability. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands reversed. They could just feel like they're not stable enough. And they're trying to work their way up to that. To feeling like they're stable enough to come forward. But again, some of you might brush them off at that time. Or be quite preoccupied with all the good stuff coming up for you. But let's see. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Happiness, hate, and fed up. Someone's fed up with your happiness. I just saw the Idol card. In their head, overthinking, stress, overanalyzing. Again, especially during the night times, this person watches you and overthinks. Who's fed up? Who's fed up? Okay, you could have a person who feels like you shine and they're very lazy. And they know that you're growing and growing. They know that you're heading towards the Six of Wands. I don't feel like this is the love connection. This could be someone around you. They're fed up with you shining. They could be hating on your happiness with the happiness hater card. What don't you see coming? Always partying. Low IQ. Ignoring. Reflecting. What don't you see coming? Too busy winning. You also have hustling, make it rain, focused on money, getting it. There could be someone really upset about your success here. This could be someone with a low IQ. They're trying to ignore the fact that you're shining right now. They're fed up with it. This could be someone who parties, or you're currently or about to be partying and celebrating. But they seem to be trying to ignore your happiness or the fact that people are talking about you in a good way. Why ignoring? Yeah, this is someone who gossips and they're jealous. They could be seeing you with this Wheel of Fortune, experiencing this success, and they are just very envious and gossipy. Let's see what else. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? TikTok, too late, procrastination, avoidant, inner work. Yeah, so there's an avoidant person who's been taking their sweet time. 10 of Wands, quicksand, losing control. So it kind of goes back to the Emperor reverse. They're really mad that you didn't do all the work in the situation. It's kind of like they wanted it to be made easy for them. You go after them, you chase them. They won't have to worry about failing, but instead you didn't. So they're kind of left again lonely. Sudden realization, intuitive perception of insight, divine epiphany, which is your overall energy. The Four of Cups reverse. And then you got life and luxury, leveling up, advancement. So it's like you do have this epiphany as you level up here and realize that life is great. You got the quicksand again. So again, this is connected to the fact that this makes them feel like they don't have that control. They don't have your attention on them. I don't even think that they know that a lot of you are planning to not be so focused on them. So they may not actually know what they're in for. You got in and out, non-committal runner. financial gain, desire for luxury, workaholic. And 3 of Wands, temperance, patience. So while this person was running from their fears and you, running from you and the situation, you have this level up happening soon. It's gonna give you this epiphany. I'm being drawn to too busy winning. Again, this is kind of giving the vibe of you brushing them off, being focused on other things. Again, I don't feel like they realize that that's going to be the case when they come forward. What's the pleasant message about the good news? Pleasant message, good news. There could be something about family here. If you, okay, this is gonna sound bad, but if you have a trip or you had to like go see family and you didn't want to go see family, or they had to come see you and you didn't want to see them, the good news could be that you don't have to go, or you don't have to, there could be like a delay. It's like if you had some type of family situation that you didn't want to go to, especially to do with travel, you could be like not going, or it got cancelled or something. That's odd. Let me see. Clarify that situation. 10 of Swords. The World again. Keep getting the World. Something about travel. It could be that something came up, or you have a really good excuse that they accept. I don't know why that's coming through, but let's see what else is going on. What don't you see coming? Body language. Be the change. Someone new, yeah. There could be someone new, and for some of you, you're meeting someone you already know from way back in the past, reuniting with them, maybe as friends. It could turn into something more, but there's definitely something about a new direction in your love life, especially with that card. Yeah, it did come out, did it? This card. Watch out for the signs. The universe is guiding you in the right direction. There's some type of redirection in love. So for those of you who are getting over this person and kind of brushing them off, it could be that you're being redirected to someone better. Even if it's someone you know from way back. Maybe you guys had a good relationship, but you guys were too young. Oh my gosh. I knew this card was coming out from the beginning. Fear of failure. And then you have know your worth. So this situation could have just kind of pushed you to know your worth, because that's what I'm seeing with the 6 of Wands. You are going to be, what you don't see coming is that you're going to be way too into your own life and what you've got going on to really care about whatever this person has to say. I see them coming towards you upset, maybe trying to hide that they're angry, still possessive, still, you know, with their fears, but trying to make it work because they see you getting away. Some of you might not even care. You're going to have so much good stuff going on. Even more options in love. You probably won't need to focus on them that much. Respect boundaries. What don't you see coming? Be spontaneous and soulmate. It does give this vibe. You could meet somebody spontaneously, maybe while traveling, maybe while just enjoying life. And it just, like, you're just being directed that way. There's this vibe of you moving out of this, like, stagnant energy towards a lot of just easygoing energy, a relationship that flows. If you decide to choose this new person, or it's a reconnection from the past. You're already familiar with them. But it could be that you're working on yourself would be the change, and this kind of does push you in this direction. Okay. What's the hot drama about? What's the hot drama about? Six of Pentacles. The hot drama is that you're going to be entertaining others. You're going to be looking at yourself like, oh my God, I'm doing whatever I want. And again, it has something to do with you realizing that you can do so, especially if someone is being, avoidant and running. Why haunted? They're going to be haunted by the fact that they treated you unfairly. They're also worried about their karma. And they're haunted by the fact that you're getting away, and they're angry about the fact that you're getting away, but they are also haunted about how they treated you and what they feel like it may mean for them going forward. What don't you see coming? Oh my gosh. Ace of Pentacles, Empress. You're going to have a lot of growth, especially financially. Even with your looks as well. Like there's a lot of growth around you. Why aggressive? This person it's like they have this idea of starting fresh with you, but for some of you, they may notice that you have kind of started speaking to someone else. There's like a new love vibe here that they are angry about. Let me see. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Karmic relationship, resentments, triggers, and perception, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. Separation, sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. Mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds. This connection with this person, you may have learned more than this person has. I do feel like they are still holding on to control. They are still terrified of making the wrong move, failing the situation. Let me see. Addiction, codependent, obsession, and restraint, possession and control, emotional block. This person's still going back and forth with these issues. The chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing codependency. Ooh, did you see that? Okay. Love call, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. Then you got healthy choices, self-love, self-care, being happier, love and life. So after all these cards of toxicity here, you may find yourself receiving messages from this person, but also texting with someone else. You've got healthier choices here. Some of you may even be making healthier choices in your life. Could be with diet, could be with work opportunities. There's something about you just living a very fulfilling life, reaping all the rewards of that, and kind of leaving this toxic type of situation behind. But gradually, Because I feel like even with this chaser, even though this person shows up as a runner, they still have a fear of abandonment. And I do see that in their fears with the Seven of Cups reversed. They do fear that they become a chaser to you. That they start chasing you, that their abandonment gets triggered, which I feel like it currently is because they see you getting away. Why addiction, obsession? It's like their fears are just haunting them. Codependency. So what has them really, oh my gosh, okay, so they run from this, but then when you also run from it, they feel pulled. It's triggering their sense of unworthiness even more. They're emotionally blocked. They definitely have a lot of mental conflict going on in this person. Why love call? You got someone coming in. Empress. I feel like you're going to be in communication with 2 or more people. Definitely this person who you know is coming to message you. But also someone else. Someone that aligns with your growth here. Someone that aligns with this Empress energy. Is what I'm seeing. Let me see what else. What don't you see coming? Through it all with you. Nothing feels better than this. Y'all figured it out. I feel like there's a healthy relationship coming in. Even if it starts off slow, and for some of you, even if it's someone that you went to school with. Like there's something about a very close relationship. Yeah, kiss my behind to the haters. Still stalking. Shots fired straight to the heart. Had enough. What else? Unexpected love. Studying. Still dating, keeping options open. Passionate thoughts, thinking of each other and lit the F up. I feel like you have some haters that are still stalking you. I don't know if you block them. Or you just don't interact with them. They are stalking you still. And this person here is studying you. This past person. The toxic one. Again, because they're still attached. Still possessive. But feels like this person is still watching to see what you do. I do feel like they will be expressing some type of frustration. They may not reveal their full-on anger, but they've been watching you the whole time because there's this energy of them really hoping that they don't have to face their fears. This person wanted they wanted this to continue the way it was, whether it was on and off, them constantly running or them being distant, not having to do much, just to keep themselves safe. But they found themselves in the most unsafe position where it's like they're watching you get away, which has them really stuck, really heartbroken. But again, I'm seeing that card in my head, that the quicksand, the losing control, 10 of Wands. It's like they're watching, but there's nothing they can do now. They may have been able to play games in the past. They may have been able to pull strings. But you being in the 6 of Wands, you being in your power, and also realizing your power with the 4 of Cups reversed, they know there's nothing they can do. So for some of you, they may even confess the truth about their insecurities. Maybe not about their obsession, but about their insecurities, or try to give you some reasons. But it still feels like leverage, like they're just doing this to regain some type of control. And I feel like you're kind of done with that type of situation, at least for now, or maybe for good. But I definitely see you seeing what they're doing, not giving them the attention they want or the leverage they want, because you're just distracted. You're just distracted. Things are exciting for you. You're meeting new people. You've got this success. You feel fulfilled in the near future. This is what you don't see coming. Possibly reconnecting with someone from the past. Maybe they even remind you of this light-hearted energy from the past, this childlike energy from the past. And this person they just have nothing on you when it comes to what they're trying to do. They kind of have no choice but to heal. Which is what I was getting with these cards. The, where is it? The sadness. The sadness, the missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. It's the uncertain future. The fact that they don't have that control, they're very uncertain. And again, like I said, they're in this position that they really don't like to be in. So what you don't see coming, basically, is possibly a confession from this person. But also a lot of success and fulfillment, an epiphany, a realization about yourself, new options in love. I feel like the most exciting thing is this person from the past. Because it's not like a toxic ex from the past. It's like it's almost like a laughing type of fun, reminisce on the past type of situation that for some of you could turn into a relationship. It's not a toxic ex, this person here. So yeah, a lot of good stuff that you don't see coming. But I do feel like you'll just be side-eyeing this person who doesn't want to like really take that leap and fully heal, and is still trying to see how they can play it safe. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing for you. I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.